Someone wrote to the Washington Post advice columnist, and they asked if a married person can offer advice to their single friends. Okay, well.
I'm about to make some enemies in this room.
Andrea.
Because I am the resident. Cassie, you're single too, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. That was a long yes, but okay. We'll discuss later in the commercial break. As a single person, I have been given relationship advice from unsolicited people, bus drivers, aunties, at weddings, in workplaces, during meetings. And I'll tell you something, my experience has been the people who have the most miserable relationships are always the ones with the most advice. And I don't know if it's a misery loves company type of situation, but I just feel like, why don't you just let me be me and let me do me and figure it out on my own, just as you figured it out on your own. And the advice is going to be, there's no one piece of advice for everybody because everybody's relationship starts differently. Everybody's relationship has a little bit more intricacy. And I understand it's coming from a place of love. You want to see me walk down the aisle and you think that's going to make me happy and all that jazz, that's a whole other discussion. But I really feel like we're in a time, and I even wrote a book about it, they're in a time where we should just let people live their lives and do what they want to do and not badger, especially if this person didn't ask you. If I ask you for marriage advice,
that's the thing.
Then by all means. If I just got married and I'm like, how do I do this? Please, by all means. But if you see me enjoying myself looking good in my cobalt blue pants, please keep it moving. Please. Miss me with that.
Cassie, you have a beautiful mauve sweater on.
Oh, please. I mean, I don't know that I have this level of confidence that Andrea brought to this. I just think what's wrong with this scenario is that people who are married love to lie about how happy they are. And this is mostly an issue of like, nobody wants advice from happy people, especially if you're putting it on and I can see right through you. If I'm unhappy, the way to cheer me up is to tell me how bad your husband is at like loading the dishwasher. That would make my day. I would be like, you're right, I don't have to deal with that at all. I don't have some random man messing up my house, it's great.
Yep. That's a true friend. That's a true friend.
If you want to be a good friend, tell me how bad your life is.
Lainey, what do you think? Do you get asked for a lot of advice from single friends?
I don't think I do get asked for a lot of advice. I mean, I get asked for, friends disclose things to each other. We vent. So of course, I've been a receptor of venting, and I vent as well. But I generally, I don't really give advice, because how would I? First of all, I have been cheated on, and I am a cheater. I have been a cheater. So who am I? I have also encouraged people to cheat on their husbands. So I don't think anybody should be, asking me for advice. I probably am not what someone considers to be a very good moral person. I don't have a very good character.
I appreciate the honesty.
And these are extenuating circumstances, what I'm saying is, so, I'm not gonna put everybody on blast, but there are extenuating circumstances, and I understand, as you said, the intricacies of everybody's relationship are different, right? So the only advice I ever give is marriage is really hard. It's so hard. Is that what you want to do? It is so hard.
I will say the one thing is, it makes me think, have I ever asked anybody who's in a relationship for advice? And I can't think of anyone whose relationship I'm like, I want that one. I just feel like when you're single,
so hard.
Look, when you're single, the mentality isn't like, how do I get what everyone else gets? You're like, I think I can get a thing that no one else has figured out. You're like, I'm trying to do something better than what you're doing.
I love it.
Hey there, wasn't that great? Do you know where you can find some equally good content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with discussions, debates, and some laughs. Head there now, like and subscribe.